नमस्ते स्टूडेंट, खुश रहो बिटिया। एज एवियन डॉक्टर नीलम चक्रवर्ती फ्रॉम ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इन मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. In today session we are going about discuss the benefits of good corporate governance and business ethics. So let's start the topic. Benefits of good corporate governance. And with the support of a solid compliance culture and board of directors can benefit in multitude of ways, and from best practice and corporate governance and below are some good and corporate governance practice. Now examples of the good corporate governance and benefits. First one is encouraging positive behavior. Having clearly and delegated and the policies and process and a board of directors and executive managers and who maintain the compliance culture and directly support and improved results and rights and characters and security, and it is the imperative that all board members and themselves and participate in that culture. Ensure clear lines of communication with management and the rest of organizations and are immediately responsive and to any evidence that part of the organizations in not participating. And second is the reducing the cost of capital. In that, in today's volatile and environment, the implementation of good and governance practice and can lead to a reductions in a companies and cost of the capital and organization that is seen to be a stable and reliable and able to mitigate and potential risk will be able to borrow and funds at a lower rate and then those with weak corporate governance. And next, third one is improving top level decision making. There is a strong and demonstrable link between an organizations and governance and rapid decision making associated with improved performance, and explain the failure have been directly linked and to the poor governance. There is a no doubt and that good governance and assure and repeat access to information and the good communications among stockholders that leads to better results. And good governance also enables and repeat and accurate of actions. This can prove and involve in enabling the organizations to weather and thwart economic storms and supports the organization sensibilities. And next is fourth one is the assuring as assuming and the internal controls by implementations and corporate governance and correctly access the organizations, and the board may be certain that an accurate and effective and control environmental in is in effect, and with the level of assurance and associated with each important component of governance. And what's more, the board or the board community is better position and to take action and when the controls and signal non-compliance. And next is the fifth, enabling and better strategic planning. Fifth one is the enabling better strategic planning. And with the more rapid and access to the informations and good communications with the management, and boards are able to the formulate and more successful strategy, and this included more efficient and allocations. The board is in some of following ways and understanding the regulatory environment and growing the business, and managing the resolvable and interest of all stockholders in the business. All these components are initial and elements of a robust and strategic plan. And sixth, next, attracting talented directors. Burning in talented and non-executive directors with the complementary and skills and set helps to make an overall and comprehensive assignments of the overall sustainability of the organization and including its levels of compliance with regulations and legislations. This kind of new talent and is virtual and to the sustainability of the organization, and which has to adapt to the ever and evolving conditions of the market. For the candidate to the non-executive and post, providing this kind of environment is equally important. Now let's discuss what is the business ethics. Business ethics is the study of appropriate and business policies and practice regarding the potentially and conventional subjects and including corporate governance and insider trading and discriminations and corporate social responsibility, and the law of 10 guides and business ethics. But at other times, business ethics provide a basic guidelines that business can choose to follow to gain and public approval. Now, business ethics is a practice that determines what is right and appropriate in the workplace. Business ethics is often guideline and by laws and keep companies and individuals from engineering in legal activities such as insider trading and one other and corporate social responsibilities and relationship with the clients and vendors. The purpose of business ethics is to ensure a consistent and moral attitude within the company from executive levels and management to new hires, and it helps to ensure everyone is treated and with respected fairness and honestly. Now let's discuss understanding business ethics. Business ethics ensure that a certain basic level of trust exists between the consumers and various forms of market and participants with businesses. For example, a portfolio managers must give the same concentrations to the portfolio of family members and small individuals in visitors, and these kind of parties ensure the public receives fair and treatment. Thank you. This session is powered by Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any queries, we will discuss in the problem solving. Thank you.